Alright, so I've had a lot of requests, probably over 50 requests from miscellaneous people to do an update on the 71 short wheelbase f100. And obviously, that's pretty much all the progress I have in, I don't know, a couple minutes in the first part of the video here. I have a 2006 Crown Vic front cross member, all mounted up, all bolted up. I still need to plate the frame. That's just sitting there. Still need to mount the sway bar up, but that's a pretty easy swap. Coming to the rear here, we have a Thunderbird SC supercharged version, which comes with the big ventilated brakes, IRS, with a 8.8 center, with track lock, which is limited slip. And that is not mounted up at all. That's just being hung there, but I do have all the metal to mount it up. It's not as easy as the front, but it is probably take a weekend to mount back up. And obviously the frame is in pretty good condition itself, so don't gotta do much other than that. So starting off with the hood out here, I have a little bit of a rust spot. That's just one patch to fix, so that's not hard. But the bed is a different story by far. It's the worst part of the body paneling on this truck. There's no inner fender on this side at all. It is just been sitting out here, rotting a little bit more. Floor has a bunch of holes in it. These cross members have a bunch of holes in them. This has a bunch of Bondo, the lower quarter panel. This is the passenger side. This side's a lot better as far as inner fender well goes. I don't know why this one's a lot worse, but this bed is what you would call shot. Even in the body line, you can see a curve in the wavy quarter panel. This got pushed up into something fairly minor, but still the outside is a little bit wavy. This needs to be replaced, but I got plans for this bed because you can't find beds anywhere unless you hit like Tennessee, Kentucky area. Then these things are just everywhere, but up here can't find anything within like a 10-hour radius on Craigslist or anything like that. So I have some plans to hack this thing all back up and hopefully make it a little cooler than it was before. Now the cab got brought out and put in here, sitting on a little frame I made for it, and I have a bunch of hours in this cab. I have a bunch of plates, fixing steering column, put a new driver's floor pan in, this big patch here, all up in the vent, the kick panel as you saw, all up here in the vent and all that. Bunch of hours doing that, grinding. Other side I did another little bit of the kick panel, half a floor pan, up in the firewall, a little patch up there. That is a lot of time consuming stuff with just bending and making your own panels, and I spent a lot of time, so I'm getting pretty good at it. Back here you can see that I've completely cut out the cab corners. I still have to do the inside. I'm going to put the cab on its back, like the back window, so I can get to the whole underside, but you can see I've done a patch there. Comes around to that whole patch. Obviously that's all going to be ground down and probably a little bit of body filler to get it smooth. But yeah, I'm pretty much done other than the cab corners on the cab to fix it, and then the cab can go back on the frame, and then I can mock up the cab mounts. I have both cab mounts, they just weld up to the floor pans there, so that's a little bit of a process, but it does take a while, and I think this is one of the longest parts of the build here, at least. Then I have a bunch of piles of parts and everything. As you saw, the motor is torn apart. I have some plans as far as drivetrain wise. And yeah, so everyone was requesting a bunch of videos, so this is how it sits. It's right now current as of Friday, April 16th, I think. So yeah, so I hope everybody likes the update. I'm gonna post this up and start making some more regular videos now that everybody knows what stage in the build I am at. So thanks for watching.